All right, Danny Daniels back in midcourt with head coach T.J. Rosene. Let's get the big question out of the way first. Did you play your way in the tournament tonight?
I don't know. We're going to take tomorrow off, and then when we step in practice Thursday, we got to forget about this one, and we got to win Saturday, and then I think we're in business if we win Saturday. I think this really helps us. When you knock off the number 2 team in the country, that's got to help you. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. We just got to keep playing.
All right, but you're right. It's got to be an attention getter for the pollsters. Now they've only lost 2 games. Hadn't lost since the middle of December.
That's a good basketball team. I mean, they are just so talented, and I just thought our guys, man, we just battled. We did our job tonight, and guys stepped in the bench ready to play, and we were patient, and we shared the basketball. We just put together a really good effort tonight.
Good defensive effort. They only shot 29%.
Yeah, yesterday we did something we'd never done before. I said, guys, listen, this is going to be your practice, and I'm going to see what matters to you. And I've never let a team run a practice before. And we put some pressure on them Sunday night to design a practice and run a practice and take some ownership here, because we can't win without playing defense. And we had a great practice yesterday, to their credit, to who they are, and that practice carried over to a game.
Here's so much about character on athletic ball clubs, but this is a team that shows you a lot of character every time we see them.
Yeah, man, I love these guys. I really do. We've Saturday we needed it and we lost, and you just don't know how a team's going to bounce back. But I didn't doubt them just because of just what you said. There's a bunch of character in that locker room.
That's what I was going to talk about next. You came back after losing a tough one to Southern Wesleyan. This wasn't a conference ball game, but it was as big as a conference ball game, so you got to hand it to your kids for being able to bounce back.
Yeah, hey, look, I mean, number 2's in the country, comes into your house. I expected us to be ready to play. I just wondered if we'd be able to make enough plays, and we made them on both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively.
Had 20 turnovers today, Coach. I know that's a little more than you like.
It is. You got to really protect the ball against them. Even when you think you beat somebody, you didn't. They come from behind and get the ball, and hopefully that's a lesson we can learn.
This is a big basketball team.
Yeah.
Was that a concern going in?
Yeah, definitely a concern, because we need our post players to play better defense, and. It was a gut check. We went in there to practice and said, you don't do this, we don't win. Hudson, you don't play better defense, we don't win. And I thought Hudson was good. I thought Graham was his normal self, and I thought our post players, they rallied and played really good defense.
Teague Fields played a little more than usual tonight on the point.
Yeah, he did. We went a little bit bigger just to contest some shots out there on the perimeter, and Charles stepped in there and knocked down a couple threes off the bench at the point guard, and Teague Teague just looked confident to me. He just looked like, hey, we're going to win this ball game. I don't care what you do, and I just liked the look in his eyes.
Well, not just Teague. That's something I noticed tonight too. You never saw any stress in anybody's face.
Yeah. You know what? The one thing that we had to change and get better was handle runs. We haven't done that very good this year. We have not handled runs. We've come out focused and prepared, and we've made runs, but we haven't handled runs. And of all things that were pleasing to me tonight, the ability to handle their runs was really important.
All right, Southern Poly coming up on Saturday afternoon. Talk about how big that one's going to be for you.
Huge. I think that's a sure ticket, I would think, if we can get that one. And, lock up at least at worst a tie for second in the conference, which would be best in school history. Poly's a tough physical basketball team that defends really well. And, we got to come ready to play. I know they're going to come in here ready to play, and we just got to be the same.
All right, congratulations, Coach. We'll see you Saturday afternoon.
Thanks. Hey, a couple guys, Angel and Dad, listening out there. I know you're enjoying this one. We appreciate our fans, too, and thank you, Dan, for the job you do. A lot of people hang on all your words out there, man.
All right, good. We appreciate it. All right, once again, the final 71-60. The Emmanuel Lions have knocked off the number 2 team in the nation. We'll see you back here on Saturday afternoon. The women's game starts at 2 and the men at 4 right here on ec.edu. Good night, everybody.